Bye, YouTube.
Alright, so we just got to the hotel, back from the airport, and we are unpacking, gonna freshen up and change out of our airport clothes, to go get some food and then see what else there is to do for the day.
Dude, on the way here, did you see the freaking pigeon? The pigeon house?
No, what was it? Currently, Nicole and I are walking to Blank Slate, which is a small cafe located on Madison Avenue. It's cozy, it has good food, nice aesthetic. When we visit New York, we like to come eat here because it's a good place to just get some delicious food before we walk around the city. So I definitely recommend if you're visiting. You're welcome. So I wasn't really able to record a whole lot during the day, but towards the end of the night, we just decided to go to this ramen place, which is called Teppen. It's sort of like a hole-in-the-wall restaurant, but the ramen is extremely delicious, and we ordered some appetizers before they served us our ramen. And like if you're ever visiting New York City, Manhattan, I definitely recommend this place. It's perfect for the cold weather during the winters. It's super delicious, so definitely check that out too. So it is now the next morning, and we decided to get some breakfast at Bibble and Sip. Super delicious pastries before we head to Saks Fifth Avenue. When I first walked in, this is the first rack that I saw, which was Christopher John Rogers. And I first heard about his brand and his designs when he was a finalist for LVMH prize, which is pretty impressive. So anyone that is even a finalist, that's just amazing opportunity. We then stumbled upon this Paco Rabanne, like literally like I don't know, sequin dress that was like chained together. Absolutely beautiful, and it was on sale with like an extra 25% off. I think because the tags were missing or something, but it's a runway piece, I think. And then here we are at the Issey Miyake section. Super beautiful. Everything is so contemporary and conceptual. Issey Miyake just loves to mess with shapes of the garments, and throughout this whole section there is a lot of pleated designs, but one of the designs that really stuck out to me was this long knitted sweater dress, which just felt so amazing, and I wanted to get it for myself, but I don't know when I would wear it. But as you can see, all of his pleated stuff is the most popular and the most mainstream of his designs. But the overall section of Issey Miyake and just seeing everything, it was so aesthetically pleasing to see. Okay, so now we have walked to the Rick Owens section here at Saks, and there was a lot of beautiful pieces from his most recent collection. Um, but it was a lot of dresses and skirts. A piece that I really liked was this banana knit, which they had on the mannequin. It's more of a loose knit and has a lot of intentional distressing. It was super beautiful, but I don't think I could have afforded it at the moment.
In my notes.
So we came to Soho and we decided to just walk around, see what shops they had. And I saw that Simone Rocha or Rocha had a store. And I was like, dude, we need to go in and check out what they got. And it was absolutely beautiful inside. So Simone is an Irish designer and she mainly focuses on women's wear. And you can see all the dainty and feminine um, styles and silhouettes she does, and her choices of color just plays very well with the overall aesthetic that she's going for. But I absolutely love everything that she's doing, and it was just so nice to see all these pieces in person.
Some of us.
Okay, some of us. List up.
For what?
So it is now the next day, and we decided to go uptown to Bergdorf Goodman and just check out what they got. So we walk in and we see this little installation set by Loewe. I'm pretty sure that Bergdorf Goodman does it, but it's still really nice to see how much they put into it just to get the aesthetic through. And then we ended up going to the Da Vinci section, which I'm in love with everything that Matthew Williams is doing with Da Vinci. It needs to be talked about a lot more. Like, the cuts, the pieces, the silhouettes are absolutely beautiful. Can't go wrong. So we left Bergdorf's and decided to go to the Marc Jacobs store. And upstairs they have the Heaven section, which Heaven is the diffusion line for Marc Jacobs, similar to how Miu Miu is the diffusion line for Prada. And I believe like the Marc Jacobs Heaven line is designed to attract more of the younger audience. Because of the loud prints, the loud graphics that a lot of the designs have, a lot of the garments have, and it's definitely much more affordable compared to the Marc Jacobs main line. They had some nice pieces throughout the store. The whole installation, the whole section was very beautiful. And Nicole did like this one dress that we found. It had some sleeves,
Dude, I like this skirt.
and it was made out of some like lurex material. It was very beautiful, but wasn't too sure to get it. And I did like this skirt, which was an all-over print of a couple kissing. It's just a simple design, very beautiful, and just great.
Let me just take it right here at the stop. Here, can you take my picture?
So we decided to go to the Met Museum, and they didn't really let us record inside. No video was allowed. So now we're just gonna go back to the hotel and get some drinks and chill.
Huh?
Is that really the alcohol you like?
So the next day we had a photo shoot to go to. I was styling the model, providing them some pieces, some archive. I let them borrow the helmet Lang, the Junior Watanabe dress, and we're just prepping, talking, getting everything ready before we actually started shooting. And the makeup artists are just touching up on the model.
Customizable.
The dress?
Yeah, because it has like a lot of snap buttons. Like I literally don't have to do anything.
So I'm just on the side recording videos and prepping for the next look whenever they get the shots that they need for this one.
One, two, three. Yeah. One. Two, three.
So we went to Dover Street Market, and a rack that caught my eye was Issey Miyake, which is a South African fashion designer, and I absolutely love the brand. There's a lot of storytelling and a lot of just personal references which are just so beautiful. And Nicole was showing me a few pieces that she liked, and she liked this Jean-Paul Gaultier sweater with a safety pin. Super beautiful. So at Dover Street Market, they have all these floors with different installations, different sections of different brands, and it's just amazing to look at. So everything is completely different aesthetics, and these are a few dresses at the main entrance behind the elevator, which were super beautiful. I don't know the designers. And I saw a lot of designs and designers that just caught my eye, but I was so overwhelmed with all the different installations, all the clothes, everything was so different that I was just moving on to the next. But I absolutely loved these pants that I saw, and this safety pin dress. I was super shocked, and Like, this is so crazy to see. It's like such a runway piece, such a grail, it's a museum piece. Like, so we decided to stop by this Marine Serre section, and it was very nice, very calm. Um, I love what she does with her regenerated line, which is supposed to be a more sustainable line of garments, which are reconstructed or repurposed into new garments, which I think is very nice, and a lot more designers should do something like that while still being luxury. So Dover Street Market did have a small ERL section, which is a newer brand, and I believe they got famous from their quilted designs, which, as you can see here, it's very different compared to the traditional quilting. They had some very beautiful pieces, very nice installation. I have no idea. Literally. So they did have a small Miu Miu section, and they had the cut off bra top, which is from the same collection as the cut off mini skirt. So it's supposed to give off the illusion that you are wearing the top half of a pair of trousers. And I absolutely love this design so much. It's so original in my opinion. We went to the Raf Simons section, and in my opinion, it's nothing new, but these large oversized knit sweaters are just so massive. Like, it looks like a dress on me, and it's just not really wearable to go outside.
Somebody drew Among Us.
So Nicola and I decided to walk to Central Park and just have a nice little stroll. Take a break from all the shopping before we continue again. And we're gonna head to Nordstrom. So we are now at Nordstrom, here at the Givenchy section. They have a lot of pieces here at Nordstrom, but I just like seeing the different things that they carry compared to other stores. They did have this crazy, super crazy, like shearling leather suede jacket. It had a lot of hardware, a lot of zippers, grommets, and snap buttons. Retail was really expensive. It was like 6K. Like after taxes, it'll be like 6K. And I also really love the mesh tops that they do. It reminds me a lot of like JPG and stuff like that. So it's really wearable. And then they do have a lot of these installations all throughout the store. It's not as crazy as Dover Street Market, how they have it in like every single floor in every section. But when they do have it, they do it nicely and it's very beautiful. They had this pink section. I don't even know what brand it was for, but they had clothes, shoes, and it was downstairs in the makeup section, but it was very beautiful.
Yes, of course.
So we also went to the Empire State Building. Nicole really wanted to check it out, and it was her birthday, so we decided to go. And I'm glad she dragged me along. It was a beautiful experience. It was very cold, but the scene was absolutely amazing, and we went at a great time, close to sunset, and we were just having so much fun. So it's very cool. So Nicole and I were staying like literally like a block away from Times Square, but we didn't get a chance to see it until the last day. But we do like to get these like caramelized nuts for nuts. They're so delicious. I definitely recommend you try it.
What's a random guy?
Okay, here's the 2022 ball.
On the what?
2022 ball right here.
Bruh.
Good idea. Our trip is done. Baby is tired. And I just came on here to say bye, YouTube.